Hello, dear little cute learners. How are you all? I hope you all are healthy and doing well. So, students, I'm your science educator again here with a new chapter with a new concept. And today we have chapter number 2, which is plants are useful. So, before starting this chapter, I want to ask a question from you that do you think that plants are useful in your day-to-day life? Yes or no? If you say no, then what is the reason? What are the things you observe about the plants and you think that, okay, fine, plants are not useful for us. And if you think, yes, plants are useful us, so you have to enlist 10 things that you think that this is why plants are important and useful for you. So you have to complete this first and then move forward to this chapter. So let's get started this chapter. The first thing we have plant products. What now we meant by plant products? Plant products means that the things we are getting from the plants. For example, we're getting fruits from plants, we're getting wood from plants, we're getting paper from plants. So these are the products we are using of the plants. We are using as in a raw product of the plant. First we have wood. Where we get our wood? Plants gives us wood. We use good quality of wood called timber for making furniture, doors, windows, and number of other things. Teak, shisham, bamboo, and many things stem trees also gives us wood. So if you see in your surroundings, you will find that different objects are made with wood. Now, what does mean by wood? Wood is the part of the stem which we get from the plant, and with the help of wood, we can make our homes furniture, our office furniture, and we can also say that our school benches as well. So these are the furniture we are making with the help of the wood. Now the question is, can we use any kind of wood to make our furniture? No, we have some specific category of the wood which we are using to make our furniture. The first kind of wood we have, that is your timber. After timber, we can use teak, shisham, bamboo, and many thick stem trees also gives us food. So these are the different stem trees which we are taking wood. Now we also use the wood of some plants as firewood. Firewood means the wood which caught the fire very easily. So those are called firewood. Okay. Next we have fibers. So fibers, what does mean by fiber? Look at yourself and try to identify what does mean by fiber. The clothes you are wearing, they are formed with the help of the fibers. By collecting so many fibers together, you are able to find and you are able to wear a single t-shirt, a single top, a skirt and pant. So plants gives us textile fibers which we able to wear for making clothes. Cotton, jute, flax, and coir are important plant fibers. So, what are the examples of plant fiber we have? For example, cotton, jute. You all generally see the jute bags your mother using while going to for shopping, and flax and coir are important plant fibers. So, next we have the next uses of plants we have, that is your medicine. Yes, your medicines. In ancient times, what we see when we have pandits and gurus, so what way they are doing, they are using plants to make jadi booties, right? I think you haven't seen the old pictures and old dramas in your television where what we found, if a king or a queen get wound, so what they get the soup of the different jadi booties and the medicinal qualities of the jadi booties. And where we get the jadi booties? We get the jadi booties from the plants. And what does mean by jadi booty? Jadi booty means your medicine. So some plants gives us medicines. Plants like basil, tulsi. Tulsi is a very general and a holy plant which we see in Hindus' home very generally. And your neem, your eucalyptus, your mint, clove, turmeric, and poppy have great medicine value. So these are those plants which gives us medicinal useful uses. For example, tulsi can be used for the cold and cough. We are using turmeric as your antibiotic, and mint it's also get coolness to our body. That's why you're using mint in our sikanji also. Next, we move forward to paper, gum, and rubber. These are the next uses of the plants. We have bamboo and pulp of many trees are used to make paper. We get gum from acacia tree. We get rubber from the juice latex of rubber tree. So paper we get paper from the bamboo and pulp of many trees are used to make paper, and gum. Gum is the waste product of the plants which we are using as the gum. And where we get gum? Gum is we are getting the gum from a specific tree which is called acacia tree, and rubber from the juice latex of rubber tree. Next, we move forward to the spices. We get many types of spices from plant. Some common spices are cardamom, cinnamon, pepper, chilies, cumin, jeera, that we call jeera generally, and cloves. So spices add flavors and taste to our food. So what you find here, okay, the foods you are generally eaten, that it's without taste if you have not any plant, right? So we are getting taste just because we are using different plants in our food. For example, clove, cumin, cardamom, pepper, cinnamon. These are the plants we have to make our food tasty and pleasant. Now we have our perfumes, so sweet smelling flowers of some plants like rose, jasmine, lavender, geranium gives us perfume. Perfume are also obtained from other parts of plants. So the perfumes which we are using to smell good, those are also available from the plants only. So now you can understand what are the different uses we have of plants in our day-to-day life. If we have a life without plant, we cannot imagine a single day without plant, because we are not able to live, just because plants are also gives us oxygen, and without oxygen you and me, we are not able to breathe, and we are not breathe, it means we are dead. Next, we have soap and toothpaste. Juices and oils for certain plants are used to make soap, shampoos, and toothpaste. The largest amount of perfume is used in soap. So those soaps and perfumes you are using in day-to-day life, those are also originate and get from the plants. Next, we have paints, varnishes, and dyes. Juices of certain plants are used to make paints and varnishes. Mehndi is a famous dye. It is obtained from the plant and henna. I hope so students you like to wear mehndi in your hands, and that is also we get from the plants only. Now we are getting to the other uses of plants. So green plants keep the air we breathe fresh and clean. They release oxygen into the air. So the most important thing which we get from the plant, that is your oxygen, because if we have no oxygen, it means we are dead. We are not able to breathe. Plants provide fodder for animals. So fodder for animals, for example, cow eating grass, goat eating leaves, horses eating grass. So this also provide a fodder to the animals as well. Trees are homes for many animals like monkeys, squirrel, many birds and insects lives in the trees. So the tree only a single tree can provide shelter to different animals like monkeys, squirrel and many birds, right? You see nest of different birds in the trees, right? Now birds build nests in tree. We grow many plants for their beauty. Flowers and leaves of many plants are used for decoration as well. We are using flowers to in our wedding to make it beautiful, right? So what we find at the end of this chapter, that without plants we have no life, we have no decorative, uh, good smelling life, a fresh air. We can say that we are good for nothing without plants, because plants plays a very important role in our life. So what we have to do, we have to give our contribution, our distribution towards the growth of the plant. By doing that, we can save our lives as well as our future. So students, this is the end of your chapter. I hope so you understood and you like this chapter. Now I'm going to meet you in your next class with a new chapter. Till that, bye bye, have a good day.